gonna read Thumbelina, okay? Thumbelina. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Thumbelina. Thumbelina was very small, about the size as a thumbelina Thumbelina was too small to go on the swing set, and she was too small to ride a bike. But Thumbelina was happy because she found something even better to play with. She found nature. Do you like nature? In the summertime, she loved to make a bed out of the small blades of grass. They were just her size. She would lie down, look up at the huge leaves on the trees, and smell the fresh flowers that loomed above her. She loved the warmth of the sun on her face. Thumbelina loved summer. But one day, Thumbelina felt something crunchy under her when she went to lie down. And when she looked up, there weren't any leaves on the trees. And she didn't smell the flowers, and the sun wasn't shining. What was happening? Thumbelina's mommy explained, "This season is called fall, and fall comes after summer. In the fall, it gets colder outside, and the flower petals and the leaves turn crunchy and fall to the ground." Thumbelina felt sad. She missed her nice, warm, sunny days. Why did it have to be fall? But then, Thumbelina discovered that there were good things about fall. In the fall, the leaves turned beautiful colors. Thumbelina used her little feet to stomp around on the crunchy red and yellow leaves as they fell to the ground. It's so fun to stomp on crunchy leaves. They were just her size. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Thumbelina loved fall. But one day, when Thumbelina went outside to stomp on the crunchy leaves, she was surprised because the leaves were all gone. So were the flowers and the grass. They were all covered in a thick white blanket of something that was very, very cold. What was happening? What do you think it was? I think so too. Thumbelina's mommy explained, "This season is called winter, and winter comes after fall. In the winter, it gets even colder outside, and everything gets covered with snow." You were right. Thumbelina felt sad. She missed stomping on the crunchy leaves. Why did it have to be winter? But then, Thumbelina discovered that there were good things about winter too. In the winter, huge, beautiful snowflakes fall from the sky. Some were even bigger than Thumbelina's head. The snow piled up on the ground and made everything soft and fun. It was cold, but Thumbelina learned to sled down the snowy hill. She used a small icicle as a sled. It was just her size. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Thumbelina loved winter. But one day, when Thumbelina went outside to sled on the snow, she was surprised because the snow and the icicles were all gone. Instead of the bright white ground, Thumbelina found green grass. What was happening? Do you know what was happening?
Springtime.
That's right. Thumbelina's mommy explained, "This season is called spring, and spring comes after winter. In the spring, it starts to get warmer outside. The snow melts, the grass grows, and soon the flowers will bloom and the leaves will grow on the trees again." Thumbelina felt sad. She missed sledding on the snow. Why did it have to be spring? But then Thumbelina discovered that there were good things about spring too. As the flowers and trees bloomed, the birds came back. Thumbelina found a flower, climbed up the stem, and sat on a petal. It was just her size. She sat and listened to the birds sing. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Thumbelina loved spring. But one day, when Thumbelina went outside to listen to the birds, she was surprised that it was so hot out. Instead of singing, all the birds were resting in the shade. What was happening?
Summer came.
Very good. Thumbelina's mommy explained, this season is called summer, and summer comes after spring. In the summer, it gets hot outside. The grass grows, the flowers bloom, and the leaves grow on the trees again. Thumbelina remembered summer. She remembered how she loved to lie on a bed of grass, look up at the huge leaves on the trees, and smell the fresh flowers. She remembered how she loved the warmth of the sun on her face. You like when the sun is shining on your face? Me too. Thumbelina wasn't sad this time. She was happy. Her mommy had taught her all about the 4 seasons: summer, fall, winter, and spring. In the summer, you can lie in the sun. In the fall, you can stomp on crunchy leaves. And in the winter, you can sled on the snow. And in the spring, you can listen to the birds sing. There is something good about every season. Thumbelina always looked forward to each season. She knew that whatever season it was, she was going to have lots of fun things to do. And she knew that in nature, she would always find something that was just her size. Thumbelina lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like that story? Great. Me too.